In this demonstration, I'll describe the steps for removing material on the planar surface of the foot for the transverse arch, just the final detail work, and then a global reduction on the soft tissue area of the posterior calf section of the AFO. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go up to the upper right hand corner and hit the planar surface button. We're going to move our tool width to 1.5 inches, fixed depth. We're going to go to 3/16 of an inch. We're going to keep our tool back in here, left click, and we're just going to carve out an area right here, right specifically in this transverse arch area, staying behind the third med head and the first med head. We're just going to increase that transverse arch. Then we're going to switch this to 1 inch blend or small blend and just go right around these areas. Again, just detailing out that transverse arch a little bit more, softening and blending all of our edges, staying out of that middle area, quickly going around the top, maybe quickly going in there, and that just enhances that transverse arch. We'll kind of look at it from all sides, and that looks very nice. A little bit of detail work there, again, staying away from the first. There's our marker for the third med head and our fifth. That looks wonderful. I might just soften it up a little bit more right through there. And again, if need be, once this is carved, we can always take a little bit of sanding screen and just do a little more detailing with a little bit of light screening. I'm going to move this out by pulling the mouse, right-clicking and pulling the mouse at me. And the other thing we can do at this point, spin this model around, max out the tool size to 2 inch, fixed depth, and go down the opposite direction to 1/8 inch. If we want to do a global reduction and just tighten up the calf area, we'll left click and stay above the medial and lateral malleoli, or malleoli, and just do a global reduction of the soft tissue area of the calf. And all I'm doing is working all the way around the model, same as I would do with plaster, and just take this down. Again, just 1/8 of an inch. Now if you have a fleshier patient and you want to go more than this, you can definitely take off more, but this is not a large individual, so I'm just going to do a small global reduction just in the soft tissue area. I've already added the anterior opening here, this flat spot on the front of the model. This is going to all get cut away, so I'll just go right over this as well. Okay, now I'm going to go back to an even larger blend, and the area that I need to blend the most is right here in the very front, because this is in my trim. So I'm just going to quickly blend this part here together, sand that together, blend it together, all the way around, and then same thing. This is why it's nice to have this little larger tool. You can come down in here, smooth it all out. That looks very nice. All right, then I can also kind of come over these areas, or any other area that I see needs a little bit of blending. And here, notice another spot over in here, quick, boom, hit that real quick, and maybe right there. Everything else looks great. I'm not going to touch anything else on this. We are done. We've now completed all the modifications to this AFO, and it's done. And again, this is one way to modify an AFO using CAD, following these steps, and it's ready to go to the carver.